Boys are bad. I should have listened to my mom. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're a new viewer, welcome. Please subscribe to my channel and press the notification button to get notified whenever I put up content. And don't forget to show some love by giving this video a thumbs up. So today's video is simply a continuation of last week's video. I will put the link down in the description below. I was gonna say I'm gonna put it in the icon, but I don't know how to do that. Anyways, see you on the other side.
You told me never
know how parents tell us, like, you're going to university or you're in high school, stay away from boys. But now, we decided not to listen to that.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, I'm sure everyone has experienced before. So, we want to talk about what we've learned from our relationships.
What's the lesson that we have learned?
Because right now we're in the streets, we belong to the streets, so we're just
single people, y'all.
So we're just trying to highlight like what we've learned from our past relationships.
Yeah. So for me, it's like when I used to date for the wrong reasons.
Okay.
Like I used to date for the sake of me being wanting to be accepted, wanting to feel like I am beautiful. Like, you know that thing where, like, when a guy tells you, you're my world, you're the toppings to my ice cream. you're the milk to my coffee. Yeah, and then that kind of feeling that you would feel, that's the one that I wanted. Like, I just wanted to feel so special. But then I realized that, if you are not comfortable with being alone, or you're not comfortable with, telling yourself that you're beautiful and accepting it by yourself, like learning to love yourself.
You would always want to you would always want that void to be filled by someone else.
And it will never be filled.
That's the thing.
It won't, like, even the perfect, like the most perfect guy in the world
come around,
but then you always feel empty because you have not yet accepted your worth. Like, and until you find your worth, relationships will always be drama.
It comes down to self-love.
Yeah.
When you don't love yourself, you don't love everything about yourself. Trust me, someone else can come. They make you feel, what you're saying, some type of way. When they leave, you still have that. You still feel the emptiness. You still have that void. But when you begin to love yourself, you begin to put yourself first. Someone can come and they can leave, and you'll still be whole. You'll still be okay. You know what I mean? Because most of us want to add so much value to relationships. And when those niggas leave us, you're left so broken.
And not only that, the thing about self-love is that you know when to call a spade a spade. Like, you know when to end it. Like, you won't tolerate any form of, toxic treatment that will come from the guy. But then if you do not love yourself enough, whatever relationship you're in,
you compromise.
Yeah.
And you give a nigga 1,070 something chances because you don't want him to leave. You're scared of being alone.
And the moment that you begin to compromise in a relationship, that's the death of it. I like to give this analogy of it's a ship. Like a relationship is a ship. It's supposed to be driven, balanced on the sea.
Yeah.
But then when you compromise for the other end, it will be heavy on one side and it will sink.
I love that. Yeah. Yes, girl.
It will sink, guys. It was so. One thing is, like, just never compromise in a relationship. Always do you and always be you. Like, if whoever you're dating just does not want to accept you for who you are, leave. Or just no.
We move.
Open the show them the door.
There, we move.
Show them the door, guys.
Yeah. And I wish so many females could have this mentality where we stop compromising, we stop making excuses for the men. Someone does something, no, maybe stop making excuses for him. Stop it. As a lady, love yourself, know your worth. No, I'm not supposed to be treated in this kind of way. Give a nigga like 2 chances. That's it. If he still messes up, leave him.
Guys, love is not supposed to hate.
It's not supposed. What's the quote again? As a black woman, we shouldn't have to suffer.
Yeah, for love. Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
we shouldn't have to suffer first to enjoy love. No, we don't have to do that.
Like, we deserve the best love, like the most pure love. And then the other thing is that I've come to realize that people have this concept saying moving on or healing from a relationship is you being able to get into another relationship.
Nah, girl, don't do that.
That has put us in so much trouble. It's put us in so much trouble.
Yeah.
Most of us. Guys, moving on from a relationship is like you healing is you get into another relationship and you know that you're not going to compare your current to your ex or whatever baggage, whatever hate that was in your previous relationship.
I think this generation is so obsessed with relationships.
Exactly. Like nobody wants to be single, guys.
No one wants to be
Embrace it.
alone.
Embrace it. Like,
If you're alone, you have someone by the side. No. If you're alone, be alone.
yeah, like learn to love being alone before you let somebody in. I'm going to stress this point so much.
Yeah.
So the only time you can get into a relationship is when you know that you have healed from
So,
the
babe,
past.
like you've been in a relationship where it ends. How did you heal from it? Like what exactly did you do?
What else I do? Okay, so the funny thing is that in most of my relationships, like from the time I started dating, I never gave myself much time to heal from relationships.
Okay.
Like I always, like when a guy comes, uko, next thing I'm in another relationship.
Let me say something about my experience. I was like in a 4-year relationship with my university sweetheart. So after it all ended, I was like, okay, how do I get over this nigga? So you know, it's good to acknowledge and to accept, like, yo, I need help. So I tweeted, I was like, anyone know of a therapist? Someone hooked me up with some good therapist. I was able to do my therapy sessions for like 2 to 3 months. And trust me, that was a way in which I could get over him. Okay? Yeah. So you don't need to have some rebound or rush into another relationship for you to get over that one. You're just building on hurt and hurting the other person. So the best thing is, I don't know, us Zambians, we have this mentality of thinking therapy is just for Bazungu. It's for all of us.
Everyone.
Talk to someone about how you're feeling.
Like our generation is so damaged because of relationships.
Yeah.
Like we all need therapy, guys.
Thank God for therapists.
Yeah. Because like for me, like, you know, there's some whole thing like of me moving from relationship to relationship without giving myself space. Like it brought me to this place where, like, my previous relationship, I became so damaged, guys. Like, because I've been carrying so much baggage from my relationship, like from my previous relationship into the next one, without, like, I didn't give myself chance to deal with it. So I think I got to a point where I say, you know what, enough is enough. Like, I just need to deal with this. Like, I'm not doing this for any guy. Like, I'm not doing
yourself.
I'm doing it for myself.
Self,
so
baby.
I can get to a point where, like, I always tell people saying, I know love exists, and I don't want.
I'm not giving up on love.
No,
that shit is real, and I'm going to have it one day.
Like, I don't want my experiences to make me feel like love does not exist.
Yeah,
it does
it's
exist.
somewhere, and good men do exist.
Exactly. So what
just
you gotta
because
do,
you've met some bad niggas, don't give up on love, honey.
yeah, and then so it's up to you to take some time and heal from it. Then experience love. Like when you take time and heal from whatever baggage you've been carrying, whatever love comes your way, you're gonna enjoy it. You're like,
Let's talk about the sermon by Michael Todd.
Yeah. Is it Happily Ever Before?
Happily Ever Before.
Yeah.
It talks about how you enjoy being single. Okay? Before God put Eve, Adam was alone.
Yeah.
He was able to manage things. Okay? So before God brings in someone in your life, manage your life.
Yeah.
Know how to do things. Don't think I'll only be happy when someone comes in my life. That's not the way to go. Be happy when you're single. Be happy when you're alone. Then God can bring. And then actually, all this hurt that we've been through, yes, we can have therapy, we can have friends to talk to, but I actually feel like God is the one who actually takes away the pain.
It's true. Like until you learn to surrender it, like the pain will always be there.
Yeah.
Like, and then the funny thing about pain, babe, like trauma, like you bury it. You think as though you've gotten over it.
Till it gets triggered.
Hey,
Then you see that I'm not actually healed.
No, and then it's a drawback. You don't like the thing about healing. You stepping on that journey of healing is for you not to be drawn back. It's for you to move way past it. So, and then the thing about healing also, it takes time, so you need to be patient. But once you get on the step of healing, you are courageous.
Babe, I've had some friends who, you know, where you're single and you're like, oh, I'm a strong, independent woman. I've got, you know, I'm okay by myself. I was hurt, but then I just want to be alone. But then you can be alone and still not get healed.
Yeah.
It's what you do when you're alone that takes you to that place where you get healed.
Exactly. It's the same analogy. Like you can be in a relationship to feel that way, but you won't get healed. But then again, you can be alone, you won't get healed.
Yeah. So it's what you do when you're alone. Are you just seated watching series? Like, no, read a book. Do something that you love. Work on yourself. Pray. Go. You know, read the Bible.
I've become so obsessed with working out because for me, working out is like more like my therapeutic. Like it's one of my ways of dealing with whatever I have been carrying, and also cooking. I think we share that.
Yeah. I'm the happiest in the kitchen, guys.
Like, when I'm sad, I just want to cook. I just want to pour out my emotions in the food. Then I feel better. Okay, so for relationships, guys, to sum it up, I'm just gonna say, do you boo? Never compromise.
Yeah.
And if you have to take a break from dating,
Breathe.
do that.
Breathe.
Like, self-care is important. Like, relationship is a very big topic. We'll probably come back and talk about
We're coming back for relationships.
Yeah, we're coming back because I think there's some stuff that we've left out.
Yeah.
But we'll come back and talk about it. So, the next one, university life.
Woo, CBU. Well, thank God I was here. And thank God I had all my experiences. Thank God I had an opportunity to, you know, get that, secure the bag and all that.
So right now I'm editing this video, and it is at this point that I realized that the card on the camera was actually full. Can you imagine? Me and Moriah sat there talking. Can't you? This thing was not recorded. Hey. Anyways, I recorded what I could record. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to invite your friends or anybody, guys, to just a random person to subscribe. Anyways, if you'd love to see Moriah back on this channel, leave a comment down in the comment section below. Otherwise, I appreciate your love and I appreciate you viewing, and see you in the next video. Bye.